Okay, I just now would like to introduce Mr. Vikrant Prabhu, an MBA graduate in marketing with over 8 years of experience in education sector, currently heading training and development at Ankit Enterprises for coding platform. Association with Ankit Enterprises last 4 years and handling coding verticals. Sir, I request you to start your presentation. Please.
Very good afternoon to everyone. My name is Vikrant. I generally take care of training and development at Ankit Code, a coding platform for kids to learn and practice coding. So before we just start, I would like to introduce our company. So Ankit is a brand established in the year 1996 with a small shop having notebooks and stationeries in it. So we have come a long way today, and what we have is a state-of-art facility wherein we manufacture our own notebooks and also stationeries, and also cater to 200 plus schools in and around Goa, Karnataka and Maharashtra. And in order to give something back to the society, we collaborated with Government of Goa and made sure that the state board students are getting something as far as what they are learning in the classrooms. So around 1,50,000 students are using our platform as far as e-learning of whatever they are learning in state board is concerned. And on top of that, we also launched something called as a coding platform, wherein we wanted to cater to all schools in and around India. Coding is very much available in all the parts of India, but what exactly is not there is the affordability, right? So we have concentrated on affordability. We have given it a much higher priority, and that is where we are. And I would like to get started with it. So instead of having one-way session, can we have a two-way session wherein I can ask some questions and I can get some answers out of it? So before I explain what is coding, I like to ask what exactly is coding. Anybody who can answer what is coding?
Stepwise instructions. Stepwise instructions.
Step by
Logically
step.
sequenced.
Oh, excellent. Anybody else? Okay, let me tell you. It is just writing a precise set of instructions to the computer or any machine and getting a desired output at any given point of time. In simple language, we are just communicating with the machines in an easier language. Okay, but is understanding computers very easy? Is understanding machines very easy? Yes? Very easy, right? Any layman can understand. Very true. Let us understand with the help of an example. There are two students here, Ram and Shah. Both are communicating in a language which is familiar to each other. All of a sudden, Ram asks, what exactly is 2 plus 2? To this, a simple answer is 4. No rocket science involved, right? But what we generally need to understand here is, what Ram has given is an input and what Shyam has given is an output. Okay, imagine if I am standing in front of a computer and I am asking computer, what exactly is 2 plus 2? Will the computer be able to answer that? Sorry? Excellent. Anybody else?
It won't answer unless the programming. It won't answer unless the programming happens.
Correct. But for that matter, we have to give something to the computer, right?
Yeah. Like compilation of it.
Yeah, true. So the same way, what I would like to say is, computer doesn't understand any layman language. It just understands binary language, which is in zeros and ones. Okay, let us just give you another example here. Now the same output which Shyam had given, right? In the earlier example. For that matter, I'll have to input a 4-digit code in zeros and ones for computer to reciprocate. Okay. So for 1-digit output, I'm inputting 4-digit code 0100. Imagine I have to get hello from the computer with an exclamation mark. This big is the code. Imagine if I am writing a big paragraph story, how much time will it take for computer to understand my language? It will take me nights in order to generate code, right? So that is the reason we learn through various other programming languages in order to communicate in a wiser language with the computer and getting a desired output. I'll speak about these languages in the further slides. Next is the very important question. Why? Why coding? Why coding is needed today? Anybody can answer this?
or critical thinking and problem
Sir,
solving?
I know you have been answering very leniently.
Sorry.
I would want somebody else to answer also.
That's the question I keep asking.
Yeah. There is a lot of buzz in the television also. You can see a lot of ads coming on the picture and saying that your kid needs to learn and practice coding. But why exactly coding now? Coding has been there since so many years, right? Why today? But can you see the technology? How well it is advancing day by day? Another example. Let us take ourselves back to 5 years. In 2016, imagine we going to a general store, purchasing something worth 495 rupees. You give them cash and the shopkeeper would give you 5 rupees change or kuch na kuch to chipka deta tha, a pen, pencil, chocolate, something, right? But what is happening today? You take out your mobile, scan the QR code and make sure that the payment is getting digitally transferred. So this is the kind of technology which is advancing in just 5 years. Imagine what is going to happen after 10 years. Okay, so that is the reason we need to learn first. And what exactly is the best place to learn? The schools, right? Right? Agree with me? Fine. Go next. So what are we concentrating on? We are concentrating on this. As per the World Economic Forum, we are estimating 1.4 million jobs in 2030. This is a number. Okay, and as per the structure which we are going today, how many are we able to generate? Quality graduates, 4 lakh students only. So look at the gap. 4 lakh students, and the estimation is 1.4 million students. Okay, so what are we here for? We are here for closing this gap. We are making sure that we are starting today, at least after 10 years, we have the capacity to achieve at least 50% of our number. Right? So one of the countries which is doing really great in this is Japan. Japan is making sure that the students from primary classes learn coding so that they are very much clear in mind what they have to pursue after 10th standard. For example, if a child is learning English, he knows he has to pursue literature. Science, he knows he has to go into medical or engineering. Arts, he has something to achieve after 10th. Sports, even the students are very much familiar with sports. They know they have to pursue cricket or something other than cricket, they will pursue it. But what as far as computer is concerned? We directly jump on to 11 and 12, right? Wherein we learn basics of HTML, Python, many other languages. We are clueless, right? So that is the reason, the main reason we have to concentrate from first standard itself is this, in order to close the gap. अभी बहुत हो गया ज्ञानबाजी, correct? Now let's come to what we offer. So we have something called as Scratch and Scratch Junior, which is a block-based visual programming language for first to fifth standard child, wherein the child can create their own animations, stories, games, and many other things. Imagine a child is learning a poem in the classroom or a story in the classroom. That poem, the theory which he is learning, gets translated into an animation. How would it look like? Sounds cool, right? Let me show you how it looks. So this is a cat. Okay. This is an object on the left hand side. On the right hand side is the emulator wherein you place the block codes. Okay. Now I would want this particular cat to move and also say meow. So I'll make sure I have the code on the right hand side. And I'll press the mouse button. Sound. Laptop. Okay, there might be some problem with the HTML cable, but I'll tell you, it will make the sound as well as it will move 10 steps ahead. So let me show it again. Can you see the cat moving now? Moving, right? So you can include sounds, you can also record voices, you can have many projects like whatever poems and stories they are learning in the classroom that translates into an animation here. Okay, this is for first to fifth standard, very fun learning, very activity driven. no theory involved in this. The child loves to do this. And imagine a child developing a beautiful project like animating a poem. It is definitely going to create a bar for them. Yeah? Let's go next. Now what do we offer for 6 to 10? For 6 to 10 we have something called as HTML, CSS, JavaScript and Python. These are the technical languages through which a child can develop their own websites, games, artificial intelligence projects, machine learning projects and whatnot. Okay, HTML is hypertext markup language which generally denotes the document structure. CSS is the styling of the same. JavaScript is just giving the output, input, getting the applications out of it. And fourth is Python. This is the newer version of what has been learned in the present era. So this is how the platform looks like. Let me go to the student dashboard. How the student dashboard looks like. Yeah. The student dashboard. Yeah. So there is a student called Ayush, okay, who is learning this in the classroom. Now first we have concentrated on is learn the basics, right? Because every student is new. Okay, so he will be learning the basics of HTML, tags, what are the tags which are going to be used, what is the document structure, what are the tags again, and then the exercise. Generally, the exercises concentrate on learning by doing. Coding is such a kind of language wherein if you just learn theory in the classroom, you won't be able to understand, right? You have to always do it in practically to understand it better. I can give you a textbook and walk off, but it will not solve any purpose. And that is why we come into picture wherein we have given an online emulator to make sure that the child is concentrating on the experiential learning which a school concentrates on delivering. Okay. For example, if I have a tag here, which is also called as the P tag, which is a paragraph tag, I want to change my name here. I'll change it to some other name. I change it to Ankit. Hi, my name is Ankit. On the right hand side, you will see the result happening in the split of second. Okay, come down. So this is the kind of interface we have designed that the child will learn first and then make sure that the same tags have been exercised in the practical manner. Go to the projects. Let me show you some projects also. What are the kind of projects the students will be taking care of in the classroom? So here is a website named Netflix. Has everybody heard of it? Right? It's a very famous website which generally streams movies, shows and many other things. Right? It was famous during lockdown. सारे लोगों ने इसमें time invest किया. Correct? So this is the website which we have designed. Now everybody knows what exactly the output is. This is how the output looks like. Okay. This is a website worth 10-15,000 rupees. This is a static website. But nobody knows the input. This is the code. This is generally the code which denotes the output. Has anybody known about this? This is the kind of project which we will be working on as far as imparting knowledge is concerned in the classroom. Imagine a student builds a project like this and sells it at 10-15,000 rupees in the open market. He is self-capable enough to be employable after 10th standard itself. These are the kind of simple projects he is going to create. He or she or anybody going to create. Let's go to machine. Here is another project. Generally, have you heard of access controls? A person who needs to get to the other area by crossing a door. You have to scan your finger, otherwise your face, in order to make sure you cross the other side of the door. Right? So I've got a note saying that I have to wind up within 2 minutes. That's a very good thing. So it's a sharp reminder to me. So let me just show you. The screen is completely freeze now. Okay? And it will only trace my palm. and it will not trace any other thing. Not my face, not my retina, not my hair, anything. But only my path. He will just wave his hand and he will make sure that the screen is getting defrost. Okay, this is a project worth 1,50,000 rupees in a open market. Okay, imagine a child develops like this. Won't the parent be proud? Won't the teacher be proud? Won't the school be proud? Definitely is, right? So these are the projects which we are going to concentrate on. With the child, will be concentrating on building something like this. This has been developed only by 3 basic languages, which is HTML, CSS, JavaScript. No rocket science in that. 3 basic languages, and we are able to develop something like this. Okay, go back to slide. Because this is a good reminder in a polite way. So that's the reason I have to adhere to it, right? So let's just wind it up. Imagine if I'm giving all this to you teachers and asking your teachers to implement it on your own. Will you be able to do it? Will the teachers be able to do it? Yes, teachers are teachers, right? कुछ भी डाल दो कर देंगे, correct? But definitely not. They are also human, right? So for that matter, what the company is doing is, we are taking care of teachers. We are making sure that the teachers are properly trained. We are making sure that the implementation is being taken care of. And we are also providing them lesson plans with a detailed focus to lessons, objectives, materials, activity, and also in order to understand whether the child has understood it or not, you have to test them, right? So for that matter, assessment is also being taken care by us. I am not a company who will just give you books, walk off next year and come back and say, ma'am, yes sir, renew kar lo. I am a company who will be staying with you for the whole year, making sure that the implementation has been taken care, making sure that the service levels have been taken care of, and taking care of the teachers are properly trained. So this is the kind of product which we are doing. Okay, so this is it. I would like to wind this up because we have very short time. And if you have any questions, we have a stall here. You can just pop in and then we will have a detailed discussion on this. Right? Thanks a lot.
Ambassador Nagpur, Kanika Anand ma'am, to come on the dais and to present a token of appreciation from Time to Grow Media to Ankit Private Limited. Thank you so much, Ankit Private Limited, to being the part of the Time to Grow Media.